Hey, good morning everybody. It's Brian Reed, your realtor doing more at the Jersey Shore, and I'm here in my best Santa outfit talking about my buddy, the Elf on the Shelf. And it's amazing. Every time this year I see a lot of parents stressing about having to move this damn elf. And I kind of find it funny. Like, my elf does not look like this. I don't have a bunch of thoughts that go into it. I simply move the shelf every evening. Actually, I'm sorry, he moves himself. You know, it's the magic. But my elf ends up moving every night. And it just goes into another spot. You know, whether it's in the bathroom, whether it's on the Christmas tree, whether it's hanging out with Santa. There's not much creativity that goes along with it. I'm not trying to get 1,000 followers on Pinterest. So my elf looks just like an elf, and he's placed in a position. And I think this is what's paralyzing a lot of people, especially in my industry, that are worried about starting a Facebook video. How am I going to come up with creative things to do? What am I going to say? How am I going to be perceived? In the end, I really think like Facebook promotes that idea that you have to be like your friends. You have to keep up with what your friends are doing. Oh, your friends just did an elf. It was a whole scene out of the Nutcracker. Well, guess what? You don't have to. And if you ask your child on day 24 what you did on day 5, he's not going to remember that elf skiing across the kitchen. But what you really need to do is just stop thinking about doing stuff and just do it. Just be creative. You know, just start. The creative will come. You know, to me, a lot of times inspiration is as abundant as the air that we breathe. But all the inspiration, all the ideas, all the thoughts are crap. And I really want to curse, but like, this is, try to keep it PG. It really is nothing without execution, because ideas without execution are just dreams. And until you get there and start doing what you say you're going to do, what you're thinking about doing, instead of putting pen to paper and trying to, you know, like, get all these different ideas in your head, and nothing's going to be perfect. The first time you go live, you've probably actually deleted it, to be honest with you. I think I've only deleted 1 or 2 videos, and that's just horrible starts. Delete and move on. But the fact is, if this Elf on the Shelf is paralyzing you, then you really need to rethink what you're doing. Stop worrying about what your neighbor is doing, what their Elf on the Shelf looks like, what their business model looks like. Just start doing what you believe in your heart, your inspiration. You know, pick up that pen and paper, write a couple ideas down, and go live. Post that video. Do it consistently. You know, whatever it may be. You know, we're coming up on the new year. Everyone's going to write down their New Year's goals. I have 0 goals. I continue to implement, change my goals and my plans, and adjust day to day, let alone January 1st. So, tonight, what I want you to do, instead of coming up with an idea like this for your elf, just put it on the Christmas tree. And know that you have that thing accomplished and move on to the next task. It's like making your bed every morning. You've accomplished something for the day. You know, focus on the stuff that's important in your life, not doing some creative thing for your Elf on the Shelf. So, all that being said, if you're looking to buy or sell at the Jersey Shore, I'm your guy. You know, I will find creative ways to sell your home. And I love doing what I'm doing. I hope you found this somewhat useful. Take care.